Good evening.
Good evening.
Hope you've all had a nice interval. And yes, just talking to our next performers there. One of them said to me, break a leg. And I nearly tripped over the speaker there, so it's all right. To use the modern day vernacular, I did an Ed Miller band.
Oh, no,
Anyway, that's not a political comment, of course.
Oh, no, he isn't.
Could have applied to anyone. Anyway. No, I think you'll agree it's been a wonderful performance so far, really good talent, but not just that, the enthusiasm of local people who really want to be here and enjoy what they do and want to share it with us. Now, this next act is a band that's been formed specifically for this evening. Until a few days ago, the Band of Hope didn't exist. It's all right, no, that might sound like they might not be very good musicians. I can assure you they're all highly talented. No, but what it is, most of you will know Judy Kane, who was mayor last year. And I remember I was at one event that she was at as mayor, and I was talking to her consort, Paul Balmer, and I don't know how it came up in conversation, whether he suggested it or I asked him. Didn't know this was a comedy. But basically, the upshot of it was that I mentioned to Paul, I'm thinking of putting on an evening, and if Paul was to be believed, it was me asked him rather than he suggested it. So I said, would you be willing to write a piece of music for this evening? And so I told him about what have been some of the highlights of the year. I told him about some of the things I was looking to achieve here on this evening, the purpose of us all coming together. And he decided to put together a piece of music. Both Paul and Judy do a lot of work in the Oakley Vale area of Corby with young people. And as one of the things they've done, they've formed a group called the Oakley Rangers. And both Paul and Judy help to bring up aspiring musicians and teach them, help them in performance and in their talent. I was actually around at one of their performances just a few weeks ago, and I went to hand out certificates for music exams that they'd all taken. And some of them who, when they'd come along to the Oakley Rangers, had never played an instrument before. And they've been nurtured and brought along. And it turned out then, with all the performers in their music exams, they ended up with either merits or distinctions because they've done so well. Yeah. But what Paul and Judy do with them as well is other work to help them become more rounded people as part of their getting to enjoy being in the band. They also have to do elements of community service. They go around their area picking up litter. I think they've done tree planting as well. There are various other activities they do to make a difference in their community. And it's exciting to see these people coming together with enthusiasm to positively make a difference. Anyway, some of the more senior members of the Oakley Rangers have come together with Paul now to perform on these songs. They're going to perform a couple of songs which they've chosen to do, and then as well this original composition which Paul's written. I was here for nearly all the rehearsal this afternoon, but I deliberately left while they were performing. So I will be with you hearing this song written specially for this evening for the first time. So it's quite exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the comments which you make relating to the year. Anyway, so now I'd like to introduce to you, for your enjoyment for the next element of the evening, the Band of Hope.